Earlier in the problems, we had prepared deceased partner capital account and that balancing figure will be transferred to deceased partner's executor's account. Now these are the three partners. Our partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 4:3:3. So each partner will get 3,000 each. Now your format will be, you will be having debit side and here you are having credit side. Hello everyone, I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysore. My dear students, today we are in the 9th session of chapter 4 and we are discussing about death of a partner. So we had already discussed about retirement of a partner and we have learned few concepts on death of a partner itself. That is how the accounts of a deceased partner have to be settled and how the payment has to be made to the executor of a deceased partner. And we had already solved certain problem pertaining to this executor's account. So let us see what we have discussed in our previous session. So in a previous session, we had solved a problem on death of a partner. So we had already learned who is an executor and how the payment has to be made to an executor. So who is an executor in death of a partner? The legal representative of a deceased partner or the partner who have died in a partnership firm, his legal representative is called as an executor. So whatever the amount that has to be paid to that deceased partner, so it will be transferred to his executor, that is legal representative. And we have already learned how to prepare deceased partner's capital account and how it has been transferred to deceased partner executor's account. In today's session, we shall see directly, that is a single format where how we are going to prepare deceased partner's executor's account. Earlier in the problems, we had prepared deceased partner capital account and that balancing figure will be transferred to deceased partner's executor's account. So here this is a single format where we are directly going to prepare deceased partner's executor's account. Now go through the format here. Same as your ledger account, we are having both debit as well as credit side. Under debit side, particulars amount, under credit side also particulars and amount. Now what you are going to record in your credit side? By deceased partner's capital account. So whatever the amount that has to be paid to the deceased partner, so that will be taken first as by deceased partner's capital account. Next, if any amount of revaluation profit that has to be given to the deceased partner, that will be taken in deceased partner executor's account. Next one is profit and loss account. Suppose if any portion of profit or loss that has to be given to the deceased partner, so it will be taken as by profit and loss account. Next, his share of reserve or general reserve fund, so his, that is deceased partner's share, will be recorded in executor's account. Next, goodwill, that is treatment of goodwill. As you know the entry, remaining partner's capital account data to deceased partner's capital account. So here you are going to record the entry as remaining partner's capital account data to deceased partner's executor's account. So this is the treatment of goodwill. Next, joint life policy. So his portion of joint life policy. Next, if there is any salary or commission. Next, profit and loss suspense account. That is from the date of financial year till the date of death, what is the amount of profit that has to be given to the deceased partner. So it will be taken as profit and loss suspense account. Next, interest on capital. So if there is any interest on capital to be given to the deceased partner, so it will be transferred to deceased partner's executor's account. And in the debit side, it will be drawings, interest on drawings, and here the balancing figure will be carried down. Whereas in deceased partner capital account, so that balancing figure will be transferred to deceased partner executor's account. Whereas in deceased partner's executor's account, the balancing figure will be carried down. So this would be the main difference here. Next, whatever the amount you have carried down, so it has to be brought down as by balance brought down. So this is a format of deceased partner's executor's account, same as deceased partner capital account, except here in capital account we will carry down the balance. But here we will take it as by deceased partner's capital account. Rest all the entries will be same. and the balancing figure will be carried down here, but in deceased partner's capital account, it will be transferred to deceased partner executor's account. Now we are preparing deceased partner's executor's account, so we have to carry down this balance. So this is the only difference between deceased partner capital account as well as deceased partner's executor's account. If you compare both, you will come to know the difference. Now we shall go through a problem so that you can clearly understand how we have to prepare deceased partner's executor's account. So as I told you, this is a very important 6 marks problem. Either they will ask deceased partner's capital account or deceased partner's executor's account for 6 marks. Now go through the problem here. Anu, Sunil and Prakash. Now these are the 3 partners. Our partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 4:3:3. That is 4/10, 3/10 and 3/10. So this is their profit sharing ratio. The capital balance on 1/4/2018, that is at the beginning of the financial year, stood at rupees 1,80,000 and rupees 50,000 respectively. So they have given the capital of all the 3 partners. Now Anu died. Now he is a partner of a partnership firm. So Anu died on 1/10/2018. In the sense, from 1/4/2018 till 1/10/2018. Only this much period he was there in the business. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many months? 6 months. So he was there only for 6 months in the business. The partnership deed provides the following. So let us see what are the things or what are the transaction or what are the items that has to be given to the deceased partner. Interest on capital at 10% per annum. So we have to calculate interest. So they have given the capital of Anu here 1 lakh. So upon this 1 lakh into 10%. So we have to calculate the interest. Next, she had withdrawn rupees 5,000 up to the date of death. Now, Anu is a partner and she has withdrawn. So what it is? It is nothing but drawings. So there is drawings also. How much? 5,000. Next, Anu's share of goodwill 6,000 and we have to treat this goodwill as per accounting standard 26. So what is the entry? Remaining partners capital account data to deceased partners executors account. So we have to divide this goodwill in which ratio? In gain ratio. Now their share was 4:3:3. 4 is of Anu and remaining share is 3:3. So they are going to distribute that goodwill in 3:3 ratio. That is 3/6 and 3/6. So it can be written as 1/2 or 1/2 and 1/2. So this is their goodwill distributing ratio. Her share of profit up to the date of death on the basis of previous year profit at rupees 30,000. Now they have given previous year profit. So based on this, we have to calculate what is the profit that has to be given to Anu, that is deceased partner. So how to calculate here? 30,000 is the previous year profit. So what is the share? So it is nothing but what? Profit and loss suspense account. So her share is 4/10 into for how many months if she was there in the business? 6 months. So 6 divided by 12. So this is how we are going to calculate as profit and loss suspense account. Next, they have directly asked us to prepare Anu's executor's account. So we shall go through the solution. We shall prepare Anu's executor's account. So you know the format. Just now we have discussed the format. So debit as well as credit, and a debit side particulars amount, credit side also particulars and amount. Now first what we will transfer? We will transfer the capital of Anu, that is deceased partner. So how do you record? Their capital as on 1/4/2018 stood as follows. So this is of Anu's capital. So Anu's capital is how much? 1 lakh. So how do you take it as? By Anu's capital, how much? 1 lakh. Next, what they have told? Interest on capital. So we have to calculate interest on capital. So we had already calculated 1 lakh into 10% into for how many months she was there in the business? Only 6 months. So by interest on capital, 1 lakh is the capital into percentage is 10% into 6 divided by 12. That is for 6 months she was there in the business. So it is 5,000. Next, she has withdrawn 5,000 up to the date of death. It's nothing but what? Drawings. So where do we record drawings? In the debit side. So to Anu's drawing 5,000. Next, Anu's share of goodwill 6,000. So Anu's share of goodwill is 6,000. Now this 6,000 has to be distributed among the remaining partners in which ratio? That is 1:1 ratio or 3:3 ratio. So we had already discussed. So in this ratio we are going to distribute. That is 3:3 ratio. It's nothing but 1:1. So each partner will get 3,000 each. That is the remaining partner. So who are the remaining partner? Sunil and Prakash. So how do we record? By Sunil's capital account 6,000 into 3/6, or you can write it as 1/2. So if you simplify that, 3 ones are 3 twos are. So if you simplify, you'll get 1/2. So by Sunil's capital account, by Prakash capital account, 6,000 is Anu's share of goodwill. It has to be distributed in gain ratio 3:3 or 1:1. So each partner will get 3,000 each. Next, what they have given? Her share of profit up to the date of death on the basis of previous year profit. So previous year profit they have given 30,000. Now this is nothing but what? Profit and loss suspense account. So by profit and loss suspense account, profit is 30,000 into what is her share. So her share is how much? It is 4/10. So into 4/10 into, for how many months she was there in the business? Only 6 months. So 6 divided by 12. So when you calculate, you'll get 6,000. Now we are done with this. So we are done with all the adjustment. Now what you have to do? We have to balance both the side, and the balancing figure has to be carried down. Now if you add total amount in the debit side, it is how much? 5,000. Okay, so in the debit side it is 5,000, whereas coming to the credit side, if you add all this, you'll get 1,17,000. So this is the total. So 1,17,000 is more, write 1,17,000 both the side minus 5,000, get a balancing figure of 1,12,000. So what it is? Balancing figure. So this amount has to be carried down. So whatever the amount you have carried down, you have to bring down that balance as by balance brought down. So how much balance? It is 1,12,000. So this is how you are going to prepare your executor's account, that is deceased partner's executor's account. Whereas in deceased partner's capital account, you will transfer that balance to deceased partner's executor's account. Here you are going to carry down that balance. So this is about Anu's executor's account. Now we shall go through one more problem and we shall see how we have to solve this problem. X, Y and Z. So these are the three partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio 2:2:1. It's nothing but what is their profit sharing ratio? 2:2:1 in the sense 2/5, 2/5 and 1/5. Their capital balance on 1/4/2017 stood at rupees 90,000, 60,000 and 40,000. So X capital is 90,000, Y's capital is 60,000 and Z's capital is 40,000 respectively. Mr. Y, now Y died. So Mr. Y died on 1/4/2018. In the sense from 1/4/2017 to 1/1/2018 he was there in the business. So how many months? So we have to calculate from April, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many months? So total 9 months he was there in the business. Partnership deed provides the following. Let us see what does the partnership deed tells. So the first one is interest on capital at 10% per annum. So we have to give interest on capital at 10% per annum. So we know what is Y's capital, 60,000 into what is a percentage. So 10% into, so for how many months he was there in the business? 9 divided by 12. This would be the interest on capital. Next, salary to Y 2,000 per month. So how to calculate? 2000 into, so for how many months he was there in the business? 9 months. So this would be the salary. Y's share of goodwill. We don't know what is firm's goodwill. Let us see later. Now they have told that we have to give Y's share of goodwill. Next, his share of profit up to the date of death on the basis of previous year profit. So we have to give the profit based on previous year profit. Let us see what are the information they have given further. Total goodwill of the firm is 54,000. Now what you have to do? 54,000 is a total goodwill. First we have to take this deceased partner share. So deceased partner is Y. So Y share is 2/5. Now this amount has to be distributed among the remaining partners in which ratio? Gain ratio. That is how much? 2:1 ratio. Next, profit of the firm for the year 2016-17 is 30,000. So we have to calculate this profit. That is nothing but profit and loss suspense account. So you are required to ascertain the amount payable to executor of Y by preparing the executor's account. So they have asked us to prepare executor's account. So we know the format of executor's account. Let us see how we are going to solve this problem. So write the heading Y is executor's account. So we know the format. We are having debit as well as credit side. Under debit side, particulars, amount, and the credit side also particulars and amount. So first what we'll do, we'll take the capital of the deceased partner as by Y's capital account. Now deceased partner is Y. So we have to take the capital as by Y's capital account. So what is the capital of Y here? That is 60,000. So take this as by Y's capital account 60,000. Next, what they have told, so they have given the first condition that we have to give interest on capital at 10% per annum. So I have already told you 60,000 is the capital, percentage is 10%, into for how many months he was there in the business? Only 9 months. So 9 divided by 12. So how to calculate? 60,000 into 10% into 9 divided by 12. So that would be the interest on capital. So how much? 4,500. Next, salary of 2,000 per month. So we had already calculated 2,000 into only 9 months he was there in the business, 2,000 into 9. By Y salary, 2,000 into 9, so we'll get 18,000. Clear about this? That is salary. Next, Y's share of goodwill. So I have already told you 54,000 is a goodwill. So we have to divide, or first we have to take the share of deceased partner, and that amount has to be distributed among the remaining partner in which ratio? 2:1 ratio. So how to calculate? So you know the entry, remaining partners capital account data to deceased partners executors account. Now who are the remaining partner? X and Z. So by X capital account, by Z's capital account. Now if you divide this 54,000 into 2/5. So 54,000 is a goodwill, into 2/5 we'll get how much? 21,600. So we'll get 21,600. Now this 21,600 has to be distributed among X and Z in which ratio? 2:1 ratio. That is gain ratio. So if you divide, you will get 14,400 and 7,200. That is, by X capital account, share of goodwill 21,600 into 2/3 will get 14,400. In the same way, by Z's capital account 21,600 into 1 divided by 3 will get 7,200. So we have already calculated here 54,000 into deceased partner share 2/5 will get 21,600. So this has to be distributed in 2:1 ratio. So we got 14,400 and 7,200. Now coming to the next one, that is profit and loss suspense account. So we know 30,000 is a previous year profit. So we know what is the share of deceased partner? 2/5 into for how many months? 9 divided by 12. So this is how we are going to calculate the profit and loss suspense account based on previous year profit. So right, by profit and loss suspense account 30,000 is previous year profit into 2 by 5 is the share of deceased partner into 9 divided by 12. So for only 9 months he was there in the business. So 9 divided by 12. So I'll get 9,000. So these are all about the credit side. Now coming to the debit side, we don't have drawings, we don't have interest on drawings. So whatever the amount, whatever the balancing figure, that has to be carried down. Now how to balance both the side? Of course in the debit side there is no entry, so it is 0. Whereas coming to the credit side we have 1,13,100. So write 1,13,100 both the side, minus 0, you get a balancing figure of 1,13,100. Now what is this? This is the balancing figure. So this amount has to be carried down. So how to write? To balance carried down, balancing figure 1,13,100. So whatever the amount you have carried down, you have to bring down that balance as by balance brought down. How much? 1,13,100. So this is how we are going to prepare deceased partner's executor's account. Now moving on to the next one, you can expect a practical oriented question also from this death of a partner. Now go through the question here. This is a question paper problem where they have asked a practical oriented question for 5 marks. So the practical oriented question will be for 5 marks. So prepare executor's loan account. So we have to prepare executor's loan account with imaginary figures showing the repayment in 2 annual equal installment with interest. So we have to prepare with our imaginary figures, we have to prepare executor's loan account where the repayment is made in 2 annual installment along with the interest. Suppose let us assume that the amount to be paid is 1 lakh. Now they have asked that this 1 lakh to be paid in 2 annual installment. In the sense, in 2 years we have to pay this 1 lakh. So equal annual installment is nothing but what? 50,000 each. 50,000 each. So this 50,000 along with the interest we have to pay. And this have to be shown where? In the executor's loan account. So this is a imaginary figure. Now we shall prepare executor's loan account. Let us assume X have died and we are going to prepare X executor's loan account. Now your format will be, you will be having debit side and here you are having credit side. In our debit side, date, particulars, amount. Of course, date is required because we are going to prepare for 2 years. So, it is very essential to record the date also. In the same way, credit side, date, particulars and amount. Now, first we shall begin with what is the amount that has to be paid to the executor. So, we shall see what is the amount that has to be paid to the executor or the deceased partner. So that we have to record as 1/1/2019. Let us assume the date also 1/1/2019 by X capital account. So the amount that has to be paid to X is how much? 1 lakh. So I have already given here. So 1 lakh to be paid. So write it as by X capital account 1 lakh. Next, at the end of that particular year, that is at the end of 2019 itself, we have to pay the interest, right? So by interest account, so the amount to be paid is 1 lakh into, let us assume 10% is the interest. So 10% is the interest. So 10 divided by 100, it is 10,000. Now coming to the debit side, we are making the payment, that is first payment, that is installment plus interest, that is principal plus interest we are going to pay. So 31/12/19 to bank account. 50,000 is the annual installment. So here we have divided 50,000 plus interest. So 50,000 is the installment amount or the principal amount plus interest is how much? 10,000. So 50,000 plus 10,000, so you'll get 60,000. So this 60,000 is installment, whereas this 50,000 is what? This is principal amount. And this 10,000 is interest. So principal plus interest is equal to installment. Now, balance both the side. So when you balance the credit side, so it is 1,10,000 Credit side is 1 lakh plus 10,000, that is 1 lakh 10,000. Whereas in debit side, we have only one item, that is 60,000. So 1 lakh 10,000 minus 60,000. So the balancing figure is 50,000. So that amount has to be carried down. 31st 12 2019 to balance carried down 50,000. So this is our first year. Now come to the second year. So whatever the amount you have carried down, we have to bring down that balance at the beginning of next year. So 1/1/2020 by balance brought down 50,000. So this 50,000 is brought to the next year. Now we are making the second interest, that is interest due by interest account. So what is the amount payable in the second year? 50,000 into 10% is the interest. So I'll get 5,000. Now coming to the debit side, 31st 12 2020, we are actually making the payment to bank account. So principal is how much? 50,000 plus interest 5,000. So principal is 50,000 plus interest 5,000. So that is how much? 55,000. Now if you add the credit side, it is 55,000, whereas debit side is also 55,000. So this is for what? 5 marks, where you are going to write an imaginary amount. So this 1 lakh can be any other amount also. So it may be a 5 lakh, or even the percentage can be 6% or 8%. So the percentage can also be different. But you have to be clear with the format and you have to be clear with the calculation. And this is for 5 marks practical oriented question. Hope you have understood how we are going to prepare executor's loan account when the payment is made in 2 annual installment. Normally for 5 marks, they will ask only 2 year, that is 2 annual installment. My dear students, hope you all understood the session. See you all in my next session with a new topic. Till then, take care. Thank you.